Hello, everyone. Welcome to our team training tonight. Bree and I are super excited to be talking about how to choose the best ambassadors for your team. We're going to be covering quite a few different topics tonight, but they all tie into choosing the best ambassadors and being picky about who we choose on our teams. So I'm going to start off by talking about choosing preferred customers over discount ambassadors. And I've done a training on this before, so you can look back on the YouTube page and look for it. So I'm not going to go over all the same notes. I'm just going to hit on a couple, key points of what's super important about that. But if someone wants to join your team and they are one of your preferred customers and are thinking they really want to, go with the business, join the opportunity, all that good stuff, you know what, that's great and that's fine and all. But, if they really just want that ambassador discount more than anything, we really need to reconsider. So unpack. Sometimes we have trouble, having those preferred customers getting welcome packs because they feel like they've already purchased the products for the month maybe, or they spent so much money on Plexus as it is that they feel that they don't need a welcome pack. They'll just hold off. And that's where we need to throw up the red flag, because they need to order a welcome pack. So if they really want that discount, they must be willing to order a welcome pack. And if they also want to join the opportunity, they also must at least get one customer underneath them before they join as an ambassador. So whether it's a family member they have lined up, or a spouse or a friend, they must have at least one customer lined up before they join on the pink side. Just because we're seeing that when people do not buy a welcome pack, or they don't have someone lined up to buy underneath them, and they just really want that discount, they kind of disappear in this business. They really don't do much in the business. We don't hear from them. They don't grow their teams, and it's kind of like a bust. So whenever we want to transfer preferred customers to ambassadors, we really do need to be picky and make sure they do buy a welcome pack, and make sure that they do have at least one customer underneath them before they join. I know I said this before, but Sonia Dudley seriously says it best. After talking to someone and getting a feel for that person and, talking about some goals with them, she gives them an, oh my gosh, you totally qualify for it and would make the most ideal preferred customer. So, she makes it a party out of it. She makes it super exciting. She makes them feel special, like they're at a VIP event. Like, she really goes all out and makes someone feel super special. So whenever you say this to someone, make sure they understand that, if they get a friend interested and they really want to try it and they do, she's going to bring up the fact that, that person should join their team. If they get someone underneath them, they should really join, just because we won't, take their commission. That person who wants to join as ambassador and has that friend lined up, get them on board. So they're actually making a paycheck and they get to join your team and whatnot. So make sure you bring up the opportunity to them, to see how they qualify, if they qualify as a customer or an ambassador, and then say to them that, if you get someone interested, I'm going to open up the opportunity to join as an ambassador because you have someone interested for underneath you. I love how positive she is when she does this. I love how, special she makes people feel. I just think that's a great all-around thing to do and can really benefit your business. But like, bottom line, when it comes to preferred customers versus, discount ambassadors, don't just bring someone on board for the discount unless it's them ordering and someone else. It doesn't do you any good because you just lost a preferred customer, and we know how much that bonus is awesome. And it doesn't really do you or your uplines any good because they won't expand their business, and the potential pay points won't be there whenever we just sign someone for the discount because they don't want to expand their business. And bringing discount ambassadors on board lowers pay points, and that's just a killer, guys. Pay points used to be around like $5 a point, and now it's like $2.83. That was August's pay point, so it really went down. So we're really missing out on some great money there. So we just really need to be picky when we're trying to transfer preferred customers to ambassadors and make sure they hit some good qualifications of buying a welcome pack and having someone lined up underneath them. So I'm going to turn it to Bree, and she is going to talk about hunters versus farming in this business.
Hey guys. So hunting and farming is one of the biggest, most important things that I've learned when starting this business. Whenever I started, I was most definitely a hunter. And I'm realizing now what an awful mistake that was. And so after watching tons of training videos, I picked up the farming method, and I found that I've had so much growth since doing that. So a little bit about what hunting versus farming means is hunting is like you're a hunter, pretty much. You're out, you're looking for your prey. You're going to go to every single length to get them. And that can be aggressive. You're being super aggressive, and aggressiveness in this business comes off as desperate, and we never want to come off desperate. Farming is more about nurturing and about pouring into your potentials. It's about making true connections. It's about relationship marketing, and allowing these products to speak for themselves. Our products and our compensation plan is so good that we should just be there to deliver it to them. We shouldn't have to beg somebody or twist their arm to join our company. And if you feel like you're doing that, reevaluate, because chances are you're going to be scaring your people away. If you do get people, that's how they will think that they need to do it, and they're going to scare people away. So keep that in mind. Hunting is going to give you a bad name. It's going to give your area a bad name. It's going to make people look at Plexus kind of like a joke, or kind of like, I need to dodge her in the supermarket because I can't have a conversation with her about our kids, or about her going to school or doing this or that, because I know she's going to shove Plexus down my throat. So avoid hunting at all costs. Some important points on farming that I did was I started looking at qualities that I wanted in my ambassadors underneath me. Some of the top 5 that I personally love whenever I find somebody is, are they motivated? Do they have what it takes to get in their back office and figure out an answer for themselves? Are they go-getters? Are they willing to sit there and make their list of 100, make their dream team list? Tune into these trainings that we have going on, and take notes, and take what their uplines say to heart, and utilize the information they've been given. So they're hardworking, they're dependable. I can get a hold of you and you're going to respond, or I can count on you to get a hold of me whenever you have a question, instead of just sitting there confused for a month and then going inactive. Well-rounded. Are they an important person in their community? And that doesn't mean that they're the most popular person. Sometimes that can just mean that they have connections. They have a large congregation. They are very active in maybe their children's lives, as far as PTO meetings, or being a soccer mom. Anything that allows them to get out of the house and reach out to people, and people find them credible. They want to hear what they have to say. Or if somebody approaches them and they say, hey, try this pink drink, it has natural energy, can help you lose weight, they're going to look at them, not even care what's in it, because they're a credible person, and they think, if so-and-so is going to promote this, then why not? She's a credible person, and she wouldn't ever want me to put something in my body that isn't meant to be there. And compassionate. I found that the people that do the best in this business are the people who are in it, yes, because they have personal goals for themselves and their family, but they also want to see the people that they're touching on a daily basis succeed. So they're checking in with their customers, and they're making sure that their customers are on track, and they're drinking their water, and they're celebrating every pound lost, or every day that they're headache free right along with them. These are the type of leaders you want on your team. We need to start meeting people where they are. When I joined personally, I know you guys have all heard my story a million times, but I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I was super tired of being broke. And so this opportunity gave me the potential for both of those things to be fixed. And so I just dove into it without ever trying the products. Paris didn't really have to meet me where I was. I just kind of went for it. Some people are skeptical. Some people are stuck on the money. Some people are embarrassed. Some people are confused on network marketing. They think that the way we're promoting it is great, and they see that we're successful and we're making money and we're feeling better. But sometimes people can be embarrassed that they're part of network marketing because a lot of people don't understand network marketing and what it is and why it should be as amazing as we say it is. It's not something to be embarrassed of. And then we're also known as a weight loss line. And so a lot of people, take this on and they're embarrassed by the fact that they have to use a supplement for weight loss. And that's where we have to know how to help these people. We have to know how to change the conversation. There's no cookie cutter mold for any conversation you're going to have with any particular customer or potential ambassador. And understanding where these people are and meeting them where they're at when you talk to them is going to help you guys so much. So be sure that you're willing to meet them where they're at. That comes with, the farming and just nurturing them and letting them know that you're with them every step of the way. And don't be scared to talk about the business. I can't tell you how many people that I've talked to or is on this team right now who joined because they saw how successful I was on the business end of it. We have an amazing compensation plan. Maybe you need money and you have the desire to stay at home with your kids more than you have the desire to have better sleep at night. That's okay. Don't be scared to talk about the business just because you feel like, maybe somebody is super fit and healthy and, you think, well, they don't need this. Maybe they're sick of their 9-to-5. Don't be scared to share this opportunity. For all you know, the people that are like that, the people that are in that world that love health and wellness and they look like they don't need any sort of supplement that we have. First off, you guys should know that gut health is super important. That's what we stand for. And no amount of time on the treadmill or lifting weights is going to fix your gut. So that's number one. But secondly, those types of people have outreaches that you're probably not even thinking about. Those would be amazing ambassadors. So try not to, count anybody out whenever you're thinking about talking to somebody about the business. I want you guys to think about what attracted you to your sponsor. I know some of you have had your uplines drop out, and that's okay. So what's making you stay? Is there a certain way that we as your uplines are training? Is there a certain something that you guys love about what we're doing, what Paris is doing, what Emily and Holly are doing? I know that you're seeing all the success that all of our uplines just had in Maui. If that wasn't motivating, I don't know what else could be more motivating. I'm so ready to be in Maui. But what attracted you to your sponsor? If you're thinking about your sponsor and you're like, well, I don't like that she does this, this, or this, that's okay. Write that down. You're all going to have your own teams one day. And so it's okay to look at your sponsor and say, I like that she did this, but I didn't like that, so I'm going to switch it. When you can make those connections, you need to make those connections now and switch that now, because like I've always said, your future team is watching you. And getting that straightened out now is going to help you have the momentum to succeed the moment you get them. And then be bold about network marketing. So many times, like I said, people are just scared and skeptical of this step. And being bold about it makes it less of a target for somebody to tear down. People want to tear you down whenever you feel weak, whenever they see that there's a tear that they can rip even further and make you feel bad about doing this. If you go in and you're just proud of it and you don't care who knows, and you get to say, I don't have to work that 9-to-5 because I am in network marketing and I love my company and I love my business and I love my team and I love my customers, and there's not one thing anybody can say to change that. You're going to get less hate because nobody wants to hate on somebody that has that much high and that much momentum. And you guys know your entire team is here to back up any negative posting, anything like that. So Be proud of what you're a part of. You guys joined for a reason. That all comes back to your why. But when it comes to getting these people to join, look at people who are proud people, who are okay with being in network marketing, who would be proud of being in network marketing, who is willing to take those compassionate steps to understand where somebody's at in the moment, whether it's they're embarrassed by their weight, or they're skeptical, or they're stuck on money, or whatever the situation might be. People who aren't scared to go outside of their comfort zone and talk to that person at the gym who doesn't look like she needs a pink drink. We never know what's going on behind closed doors and who might actually need it. So that is my number one thing, is finding people outside of your box that you wouldn't think would be perfect for this business, usually are. My last note, though, on getting people and the hunting versus farming. When we're hunting, I feel like we're very open to taking anybody who is willing to be a part of us, because all we see is that pay point, and all we see is that promotion. And we forget that we're bringing that person onto our team, and we're bringing them into our family and our tight little community that we've created. And like Allie was saying about the pay point and about that dragging us down, we need to start having conversations with our potentials, and we need to start talking to them about what we expect from them. I always used to talk to my people about how, there's no commitments here. You guys can, come and go as you please. There's no like contract that you're signing with Plexus Worldwide. You've got your $34.95, and that gets you for the year. But a conversation I just recently started having, and I'm glad that I did, was I start telling people now that we need to start opening up about them being on the product and being a product of the product. I had somebody the other day ask me, what is expected of me? Are there any catches, blah, blah, blah. And I told her flat out, the company does not expect anything from you. But to be successful in this business, if you want to make that extra $1,000 a month, if you want to have a large team under you, if you want to get that Lexus, the very first thing that you need to do to be successful is to become a product of the product. And that means that you're signing up and you are investing, whether it be an hour a day, 20 minutes a day, 6 hours a day, whatever it is. That aside, you need to be taking these products every month consistently, drinking your water, and taking these products the way that you would preach to your customers to take these products. If you cannot do that, flat out that you can't do that, then I think that you need to try it as a customer and reconsider how you're feeling about it. And that didn't scare her away. If that scares them away, you don't want them on your team anyway. So stop. I was in that zone too, where I felt scared that if I talked to somebody too harshly about those things, that they wouldn't want to join. And the truth is if they can't take that little bit of tough love, then you don't want them on the team anyway. But we need to start having these conversations. We need to let them know that there's no strings attached. There's no secret hidden clause anywhere. But if they want to be successful, they need to be up for taking these products every single day, buying them every single month to be successful. And so long story short, with hunting versus farming is just, again, like I've always said, we need to take it back to relationship marketing. We need to stop chasing people. We need to stop with the cold calls. And when I say cold call, I don't mean getting a hold of your friend and mentioning Plexus. I mean just like somebody you haven't talked to in the past 6 years and being like, hey, I'm a Plexus ambassador. Do you want to join my team? That has to stop. It's super impersonable. People will end up duplicating that way, and it's just giving us a bad name. So start thinking about the qualities you want in your teammates. Write those people down that come to mind when you think of them, and then start reaching out to them. And Allie has a great video posted about how to approach your team whenever you've found the people you want on your team. So make sure you guys check that out if you're confused on what your approach should be.
Awesome. Thanks, Bree. So basically, just do a little bit of a recap. Guys, it's so important to choose quality over quantity, because the quality people will stick around when this business has its ups and downs, because we know this business has its ups and downs. I think every business does. So we need to make sure we choose those quality people so they do stick around through the hard times and through the great times that we will have as well. The quality people will also stay super hungry in this business to promote and achieve their goals. They'll always want to set weekly goals, monthly goals. They're always going to try to outdo their PVs of what they had set for the month. They're always going to try to outdo themselves of the previous month. They'll stay hungry. They're going to keep trying to go forward in this business. The quantity people are unreliable. They won't care to work the business, and you won't. They weren't. Honestly, guys, they're not going to set any goals. I hate to say it like that because I feel like some quantity people do set goals, but the fact that they actually don't sit there and work day in and day out try to achieve their goals, that's what makes the difference between quality over quantity. So we need to make sure we're just choosing quality all the time. But guys, I hope this training helps you guys choose the best people for your team and helps you keep going far in this business. We have so much faith in every one of you, and we just want to help you guys reach your full potentials. So stay tuned for more training in the near future. Have a great rest of your night.